Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be building our table for our greenhouse, and then later in the video I'm going to be doing our raised beds.
So we're getting ready to build our table for the back part. It's going to be 8 foot. How wide are we going to do it? 8 foot by 2 foot. Or I apologize, 2 foot by 8 foot.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather.
Good to see it.
Before I sleep,
Dark doing this type of work.
hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
So we got the table built for where we are able to plant our seedlings. We're going to go inside. I'm going to show you that. And then we're going to make our raised beds on the inside of the greenhouse. We're going to put them on each side. And that way, that's going to give us plenty of room to do our winter crops. So right back here we have our window, and we put our table right here. We put a wire right here so we can do our seedlings right here as we put in the soil in our trays. And then that way any excess soil that comes off, it can fall down, and we'll put a tote up under it and it can catch the soil, so that way we don't lose any. Now over here we did have enough of decking board for this where we can lay set our trays. I do have to buy some more board over here. When we do our beds down here at the bottom, if we have any left of the 2x6s or 2x8s, I can't remember which one we got. 2x8s. We got 2x8s, so we'll put this up here. And we'll just have it higher, which is okay, that's not a problem.
Now, where's the tomato plants? You ain't got the tomato plants started yet? I'm hungry. I'll waste away to nothing. Feed me, Seymour.
So guys, it is really warm in here compared to outside. We did get some cooler weather, which was in the 60s today. It's nice and breezy. We haven't had no problem. This has been very sturdy. The plastic is tight, which I'm happy about. So down here along the bottom, we're going to put our beds. We're going to have 20-foot beds all the way down and 34 inches wide. And that's going to give us lots of food. Now later on, because of course we're going to need more area than this to plant our seedlings when we start building our larger gardens. Later on we can come in here and build a table along the one of our beds, and we could put the wire on top of it, and so that way the sun can still go through and reach the plants underneath for the winter time, and it's not going to be a problem. It's not going to have too much shade. We're not going to worry about that right now because we're just hitting fall, so we're not going to worry about doing that table this year because it's fall now, and we're not going to be planting any seedlings to put in our beds. We can just directly sow our seeds in there for our lettuce and things like this. This table is going to be sufficient for that. So whenever we start with our raised beds, whenever we get to that point, we're not quite there yet, but when we do, we'll put our table along the side. We'll just do one side above our raised bed, and then that way the sun is still going to be able to penetrate through the wire to reach our winter crops through the winter time. So it'll be a dual purpose. So we're going to build our raised beds now, and we're going to bring you along. So our raised bed is going to be 20 foot long and 34 inches wide, and that's going to give us plenty of room to be able to walk in here, and we can reach to the other side. So we're going to use the side of the greenhouse so that way we don't have no added cost, and that way if we decide that we don't want the raised beds in here any longer, then we would be able to take this out. So we got one side done, and now I have to do the other side, and all we have to do is get our soil in here. Almost there, guys. Then we're gonna start planting together. Well, guys, we got the second one fixed in here, the second raised bed. I will have to have my husband help me whenever we get back, because the ground is not completely leveled. So we need to attach it, but I need to stand on it while he attaches it, so it'll be more down to the ground and on this end down here.